Let me ask you something. Do you feel like your eyes are constantly dry? Has reading become a real struggle, even with your glasses on? Or does the world just seem, I don't know, not as sharp as it used to be? If any of that sounds familiar, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're gonna dive into a completely natural, science-backed way to support your eyesight using stuff you might literally have in your pantry right now. We'll look at how this could be a major key to keeping your vision clear for years and years to come. So let's get right to the heart of it. Are your eyes feeling scratchy and dry? Is just picking up a book starting to feel like a chore? And what about the glare from headlights at night? Is that getting worse? You know, so many of us just chalk this up to getting older. We think, well, that's just how it is. But what if that's not the whole story? What if we've been told the wrong thing? Here's the twist, the idea that's so often missed, even in some medical circles. The real root cause of our vision getting worse often isn't a problem with the eye itself. Nope, it's a nutrient problem. You see, your retina is one of the most oxygen-hungry tissues in your entire body. To work right, it needs a constant, rich supply of very specific nutrients, and those nutrients have to be delivered by your blood. Okay, let's really dig into this. What the science shows us is that as we get older, especially after we hit 70, there are 3 really destructive things that start happening to our eyes, all at the same time. This is what I call the silent attack, that slowly, quietly leads to vision loss. Okay, so first off, blood flow to your eyes can drop by a whopping 40%. Just think about that. It means your retinal cells are literally being starved of the fuel they need. Second, you've got chronic inflammation, which starts to act like this slow-burning fire, just damaging your precious vision cells one by one. And third, to top it all off, your body's natural tear production just plummets, leaving your eyes totally unprotected and vulnerable. It's a devastating triple threat. So how in the world do we fight back against that? Well, let me tell you about a 74-year-old woman I know. She was at her wit's end. For 2 years straight, she'd spent a small fortune on eye drops, supplements, you name it, and nothing worked. Her eyes were constantly dry, reading was actual torture, and she was terrified of losing her independence. We started her on a really simple first-step solution. The first step in her plan was incredibly simple. Just 1 tablespoon of ground chia seeds every single morning. So what makes these tiny seeds so powerful? Well, they have the highest concentration of plant-based omega-3s on the entire planet, specifically something called alpha-linoleic acid. This stuff acts like a critical building block, basically providing direct premium fuel to the cells of your retina. And get this, in just 3 weeks, the results were stunning. Her eyes weren't painfully dry like sandpaper in the mornings anymore. She could actually read for longer without her eyes getting tired. And for the first time in years, she completely stopped needing artificial tears. The relief was real, and it was fast. But here's the catch. Chia seeds only solve part of the puzzle. While they're fantastic for the dryness and the nourishment, there's a much more sinister threat attacking the very center of our vision. A problem that affects about 80% of people over 70, and most have no idea it's even happening. We're talking about something called free radicals. Now, these are unstable molecules that we get from the air we breathe and the food we eat. I want you to imagine them as thousands of microscopic spears, just constantly stabbing away at the most critical part of your retina, the macula. That's the part responsible for all your sharp central vision. And this is where our second seed comes into play, flaxseed. Flaxseed has these unique and incredibly powerful antioxidants called lignans. What these compounds do is create a protective shield around your macula, neutralizing those nasty free radical spears. What's also fascinating is that they improve what's known as the gut-eye connection, helping to calm down inflammation that can start in your gut and affect your whole body, including your eye. Okay, so we've moisturized with chia seeds and we've protected with flax seeds, but what if we could take it a step further? What if there was a seed that could do something once thought impossible without expensive procedures? A seed that can actually help combat years of accumulated damage. That's exactly what our third seed does. This isn't just about playing defense anymore. This is about activating your body's own incredible healing processes to actively support the delicate structures inside your retina. And this, my friends, is where things get really exciting. The secret is sunflower seeds. But it's not just one nutrient. It's this unique power trio working together. Sunflower seeds have the most bioavailable form of vitamin E in all of nature, which means your body can actually absorb and use it. But here's the crucial part. This vitamin E works in perfect sync with 2 other minerals also in the seeds, selenium and zinc. It's this powerful teamwork that unlocks the seed's full potential for your eyes. So, what does this amazing trio actually do? Well, the first effect is that it helps repair the tear film of your eye right down at a molecular level. This means your eyes don't just feel better, they actually become naturally more resistant to infections and all the gunk in the environment. The second effect? It strengthens those microscopic blood vessels that feed your retina. Think of them like tiny little garden hoses that, over time, have gotten brittle and clogged up. The nutrients in sunflower seeds help fix those hoses, making them flexible and clear again, restoring that vital flow of blood and oxygen right where you need it most. And now for the most incredible part. This nutrient trio can actually promote something called targeted cell regeneration in the retina. For decades, the belief was that once retinal cells were gone, they were gone forever. But new research is showing that with the right nutritional signals, the retina can begin to repair and rebuild itself. It's like giving your eyes the exact blueprints and all the raw materials they need to kickstart their own natural repair process. Now listen up, because this part is absolutely critical. To unlock this power, you can't just eat them straight out of the bag. You need to soak 1 tablespoon of raw, unsalted sunflower seeds in water for 2 hours. Then you drain them, pat them dry, and gently roast them at a very low temperature. That's around 90 degrees Celsius or 200 Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. This specific process breaks down things called anti-nutrients and activates key enzymes, which makes that vitamin E and those minerals way more available for your body to absorb. All right, we've covered the what and the why. So now let's put this all together into a simple plan you can actually use this week. It's not about doing something crazy. It's all about consistency and letting each seed kind of pave the way for the next one to work its magic even better. Here's what it looks like. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you'll combine the moisturizing power of chia with the protective antioxidants from flaxseed. Then, on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, the chia seeds get paired with those specially prepared sunflower seeds to really support that cellular repair. And on Sunday, you give your eyes a focused dose of just the sunflower seeds to round out the week. It's a simple rhythm, but it's designed for the maximum combined effect. But here's the final, amazing discovery, the real kicker. After hundreds of people followed this protocol, something totally unexpected started happening. Yes, their vision got better, but a lot of them also started reporting better memory, sharper focus, and even sleeping better. The benefits went way, way beyond just their eyes. And this just reveals something so profound. There is a deep, direct, and powerful connection between your eyes and your brain. When you properly nourish your retina, you are in fact also nourishing your brain. The very same nutrients that are helping repair your eyes are also helping to rebuild the neural pathways responsible for things like memory and concentration. It's all connected. So you see, you're not just getting one solution for one problem here. This is really a 3-in-1 natural fix. The very same protocol that leads to sharper vision also supports a sharper mind. And because these nutrients strengthen blood vessels everywhere, it means you get a stronger heart and better circulation overall. It's a total body approach to health that just happens to start with your eyes. And that really leaves us with a fascinating final thought. We spend so much time looking for these complicated, expensive solutions to the challenges of aging. But what if some of the most powerful answers have been right here in front of us the whole time, hidden in plain sight in nature's simplest, most humble seeds? It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other incredible secrets are just waiting for us to rediscover?